Hey guys, welcome to 3 Yandere visual novels. Let's get right into it, shall we? How's it going, everyone? My name is Lionel, and welcome to Maya. It's a game where you call your girlfriend Maya, and it's been a while since you've talked. And of course, there's gonna be some yandere shenanigans, so hey, let's get right into it, shall we? The image of Maya appears on the screen before me. It's been so long since we've done a video call like this. Hey Ruby, I'm so glad to see you. Really? Of course! Why wouldn't I be happy to see my girlfriend? Ah, I'm just kidding. I miss you too, Maya. Good. I'd be mad if you didn't. I know. It's been so long since we last talked. Yeah. Have you been avoiding me? No, of course not. I've just been busy with work. Too busy to do a quick video call with your girlfriend? She's moody today. I guess I left it too long. Yeah, sadly. Work has piled up lately. Well, I hope it dies down soon, so we can talk more. I hope so too. I miss our chats. So, when are you coming to see me? Huh? She brought it up pretty quickly this time. I guess she really does want us to meet in person. We talked about it once, and now she won't let it go. I'm not sure. I really do want to see you. I'm just not sure when it will happen. But you promised me. You said we'd get ice cream and go see a movie. I've been looking forward to it. I'm sorry, Maya. It just happens. Just not anytime soon. Okay. She's upset. Now I should change the topic. Remember the time I showed you that cat video and you couldn't stop laughing? Yeah, what about it? It was so cute. You were really cute that day. That day? So you don't think I'm cute anymore? That's not what I said. Do not put words in my mouth. Maya, you are cute every day. Maya, what's the matter? You! Stop acting like everything's okay when it's not. What's not okay? I'm not going to tell you. You should know. Alright. This is getting awkward. I don't want to argue with her. Have you done anything fun lately? No. You know I'm stuck in this boring room all day. Right. She really must be in a bad mood today. How about you? It must be nice getting to do whatever you want. Not really. Like I said, I've been busy with work. Liar! I saw you playing games on Steam. Do you think I'm stupid? Not this again. I did play some games, but I didn't lie. I've been working too. Why didn't you spend that time with me instead of your stupid video games? You think my hobby is stupid? You didn't answer my question. If I spent all my free time with you, then I wouldn't have any time to play my stupid video games. It's fine by me. So you really do think they're stupid? I think anything that takes you away from me is stupid. Do you know how long I wait for you to call me? All this time, I wonder if you love me anymore. If you care about me anymore. It's agonizing. Maya, I can't talk with you all the time. I have other things I need to do. I know. That's why I want us to be together in person. I want that too, but you know that's not possible. How can you say that? How can you? To what you just said a moment ago. It's the truth. We both have to face it. We can't keep pretending like this relationship is going to work out. Are you breaking up with me? No, I'm not. I'm just being realistic. Ruby, you're so cruel. If you don't want to see me, just say so. What? It's obvious you don't want to be here. She's very clingy and insecure. It doesn't matter how much I try to reassure her. Maya, I do want to see you. That's why I'm here. Do you still love me? Always. Then say it. I love you, Maya. The more she acts like this, the less I want to spend time with her. I thought having a girlfriend would be fun. Maya? I don't believe you. Are you serious right now? You don't love me anymore. Please stop putting words in my mouth. I'm getting really sick of your poo. You know, if it were up to me, I'd make you stay here with me. Then we could both suffer here, together, forever. I'd have you all to myself and you wouldn't have any time for video games. You wouldn't have to work anymore either. Wouldn't that be great? Maya, you're scaring me. Good. You should be scared. Now you know how I feel. Always wondering if you've abandoned me. Enough. Just stop. I've had enough for today. Fine. You don't want to talk to me anymore? Then I'll go. Bye. Maya. The screen goes black. I guess she really doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I don't know what else to do. We used to talk for hours about everything and nothing. And now, I'm not sure what went wrong. The sad truth is, I will never meet Maya, and I'm not sure I even want to anymore. I exit the video call and I'm taken back to the home screen. A picture of smiling Maya stares at me. Ironically, she's one of my video games that she hates so much. Though she felt more real than any other video game I have ever played. To the point where it scares me. She's too real. As much as I love Maya, she is getting out of hand. I think it's time to say goodbye to her. Once and for all. Delete. Are you sure you want to delete Maya? Yeah. Now that I've deleted her program, is she really gone? Or will she come back for me? I don't know. It's best not to think about it. It's sad. I really did love her. I will cherish the good memories we had together. The way she smiled at me with such warmth. The sound of her contagious laughter. When she told me she loved me for the first time. I will never forget her. Goodbye, Maya. I'd say this was pretty good for an initial concept. I kind of wish that the developer would actually go deeper into the story. Anyway, welcome once more to A Portrait of Feathers. This is a story about a Yandere angel and the person they watch over. So hey, let's get right into it. I believe it's a Yandere angel. I mean, it was under the Yandere tag. In a world composed of sin and punishment, which would you consider me to be? The sound floats effortlessly off his breath, treading the light as they fall. It takes me a few minutes to register their meaning before they fade into the dull ringing clawing at the edge of my consciousness. That's right. I think I was being punished again. There was a searing pain radiating from my back. For all the pain you caused me, I'll have to pray for you. I should pray for myself too. The light cascades over him, leaving a breathtakingly beautiful scene in its wake. With his slender hands clasped in prayer, a nearly inaudible melody melts off his lips. A prayer. Oh, God probably won't listen to my prayers anymore. Even they come from an angel. An angel. His voice is so light and airy. I feel like it could slip through my fingers if I were to grab it. It almost feels as if it's floating just outside my reach. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered. But it's my fault things ended up this way. It's only right that I pray for both of us, even if God ignores me. He drops his gaze to meet mine. His eyes leave me with a strange feeling blossoming in the pit of my stomach. Are you aware of what's happening? His eyes are questioning, but no matter how hard I try, only gurgles come out. Please don't try to speak. You were hurt. Silence settles between the cracks in the window panes, only to be broken by another melodic prayer being exhaled with each breath. I missed you. His unexpected words slip past the drawn-out silence, leaving a warm note hanging against the stale cathedral air. I've always been here, watching those who were taken in by that woman's lies, watching over the punished. Angels shouldn't interfere. It's against God's rules. So every time she locked you in here, I watched over you. You never spoke to me though. Not a single prayer back then, but you didn't need to ask me for anything. I just wanted to help. Nothing bad could happen to you with me here. If you were punished, I could watch over you. I could keep you safe. Leaving the cathedral would only cause you pain. Maybe that's why you ended up here. With steady hands, those long fingers of his brushed through a wing, smearing his palms a deep red. I was worried when you stopped coming. Did you meet someone? Did she grow tired of disciplining you? When you came back, I was so happy to see you. Even more so when you knelt in prayer. You never asked me for anything before. That's fine. Didn't mind. But when you finally called out. His finger digs into his wings, twitching and convulsing at the sudden onslaught of his nails. A handful of feathers are gripped between those same fingers, tinting his skin to match their color. You begged for the courage to leave. You know I couldn't let that happen, right? If you left Sister Sophia's congregation, I'd be alone, and I wouldn't be able to watch over you anymore. I can't leave the cathedral as easily as you. That's why I held hostage. The feathers clumped together, a few droplets of blood finding their way to the floor. In a single, fluid movement, the clump is ripped from his wing. I had to defy God's rules, just this once. Stabbing you. I have to stop you from leaving. He pressed his hands back together, the feathers in between his palms, as if he were about to pray again. But it's okay. I had a plan to stay with you. If I use my feathers. The bloody feathers danced beneath the light trickling in. The pull of his voice was nearly magnetic, but repulsive at the very same time. You understand, right? Oh gosh, do I try to leave him or do I reach out to him? I guess I reach out to him? I have no idea. I'll reach out. I never thought that wanting to leave Sister Sophia's grip would lead to this. He was as scared as I was. Unfortunately, my shaking hand doesn't make it. Instead, I find myself with a fistful of fabric. I knew you'd understand. For a moment, it feels like time has stopped. He kneels down and gently pats my hair. His gaze turning that feeling in my stomach into something unbelievably warm. But when I notice the feathers in his other hand, an instinctual fear kicks in. I'm sorry. It has to be while the wound is fresh. Please, try to bear it. I feel them touch my back. Immediately, the pain floods my mind's eye. It feels like they're crawling under my skin. Once they settle into the bone, the pain should settle down. When they grow, you'll still be incomplete. But I'm happy. We'll stay together. Everything turns bright red, his words being drowned out by the pain. I think he's holding my hand. I can't tell. All I can imagine is a portrait of bloody feathers. What? I'm going back. Okay, what happens if I try to leave instead? For the first time since this meeting began, I suddenly became aware of the ground. It feels unsteady. Every thought running through my mind is screaming at me to run, leave now, but my body refuses to respond in kind. The ground is slippery, and I can't seem to find the traction to lift myself. All I can feel is an ever-growing numbness accompanied by a pain that would be enough to bring me to my knees on its own. If I could even manage to do so in this pitiable state. Everything flashes red. You still want to leave? Even after everything I said? Deeper. I can't let you leave me like that again. And deeper red. Don't worry. Even after you stop breathing. I'll stay here with you. In our cathedral. I wouldn't want to leave you alone. Yo! What? Holy hell. Anyway, like the last game, if you want to play this for yourself, link the game will be in the description below. But anyway, let's move on to the last game, shall we? This game contains themes of violence, kidnapping, suicide, and obsession. Please play at your own risk. This final game is called Limerence. This was a game that I've been waiting to play for a long time, but considering it's a short length, I never really got around to it. I kind of figured that 3 Yandere visual novels would be a perfect time to actually play this. Are you alright, darling? I've been sitting here for 5 minutes. You haven't touched your dinner. Are you mad at me? I slowly returned from my dark headspace back to reality, back to the low light of the dining room. Despite the table being fit for a family, it was clear that it had only ever been used for 2 people. For them, sitting where their back was facing the window, so light envelopes them like an angel scratching at skin. And for whoever they kept chained on the other side. It's for your own good, you know? I can't have you trying to run off, can I? Or perhaps rocking your chair backwards and smashing through the glass of the window. Because then you could seriously injure yourself, or somehow escape. What would I do without you? Shut up, Aaron. I like it when you say my name. I think they sit with their back to the window for the ephemeral ethereality, or for the visual of light rays surrounding them like a saint. But no amount of pretty imagery can disguise their evil actions. Tonight, they cooked chicken, lined with rice and vegetables that I had watched them chop up minutes before. Their knives for the kitchen are separate from the ones they use for flesh. Never once in my life had I been envious of a blade, the slick cuts and echoing sounds between air and the cutting board. Until now, of course. I tugged at the cuffs on my wrists that kept me restrained to the table. Hey, staring again. You should eat up. You need the strength for later. I didn't respond. Please, dear. I'll be nicer on you with the blades tonight if you do. I reached my right hand up to my neck and stroked my finger over the taut skin of my collarbone, covered in bruises and newly formed scars from slashes across bone. Do you promise? Have I ever lied to you, darling? No, but you've misled me. That's the purpose of delusion, is it not? It's only in my nature, like it is in your nature, to despise me. I wish you didn't. We have been getting to know each other very well over the last few days. I knew nothing about them, but anything that I have not said of my own volition has been cut out of me. Enough of my ramblings. Eat, please. They gestured to the plate in front of me, accompanied by water in a plastic cup and fork. I hesitated before picking up the utensil. I could try it again to take myself out by my own accord, though they might punish me for even thinking it. Dear? I'm stab myself. I took a deep breath and pulled my arm back as far as the chains would let me. And I stabbed myself right through the throat. Or at least I tried. It stung like a brief needle in the skin and nothing more. I dropped the fork and felt at my neck, begging for a wound. It wasn't even bleeding. Damn. Aren't you cute? Heard you tried that on our first night. Don't you remember that the tools are plastic? You don't think I'd trust you with metal or wooden tools, do you? No. It didn't work the first time. Did you think it would again? No. You poor thing. We'll deal with this later. Now eat, or I'll rip that tongue out of yours and make it the last thing you've ever tasted. I'd miss hearing you talk. I picked up the fork again, hesitating, and without another word, began to eat. The worst thing about Aaron, besides the relationship of them torturing me for their own amusement, was the fact that they're good at cooking, but they would never eat their own work. They would always put out a plate and silverware at their chair and never touch the setup. They told me that they didn't have to eat. Why do you even sit here and watch me if you aren't going to eat with me? It's to make you more comfortable, love. Yes, because comfort in bruised ankles and chained wrists. It's just weird. To me, it feels right. Dinner isn't just about food. It's also about the conversation and the experience. I think it's something more sinister. I think they watch me in glee, with eyes lighting up like flames. Watch me indulge in the only pleasure I have besides sleep. They smirked as I struggled to bring the fork to my lips, both from the shackle and from the feeling of past pain. Is it good? It's always good. You don't need me to tell you that. I reached for the water and slowly drank. The cold stung my throat. I'm glad. I like to see you happy. And why won't you let me go? Huh? You're killing me, Aaron. You smile when we leave the temporary piece of the dining table because you know how I feel about every other room in this sprawling hell. The fear that prickles my neck that you'll plunge a surprise blade into my back and collect the pooling blood to keep in jars. I enjoy seeing you happy. I enjoy seeing you crying much, much more. There's a pride to it, even for a being like me. The pride of knowing I've cut up your body, skin like a canvas, and turned you into the most beautiful artwork that will ever grace my gallery. I caused those tears, and I can just as easily wipe them away. And that's why I'm killing you. For the beauty, for the begging, for the pleading that I've heard from hundreds before you. You're different though. You've survived longer than most. You have a vigor and a fighting spirit. And I think that's why I love you. Yo, Aaron! Yo! Oh gosh. Anyway, that was Lime Rings, and of course, 3 Yandere visual novels. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys thought of like me making this into a series, because there are a lot of amazing visual novels out there that I absolutely love to play. But hey, considering how short they are, sometimes they don't even make it to the channel. But hey, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And as always, hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lionel, signing off. Ciao.